What's going on, guys? Reap here. So the reason I wanted to make this video because this hasn't happened to me in a pretty long time. So I was solo queuing, just on my own on Yan, of course on my Reap account, so that I was unranked. The other team was actually really good, and my team was what I thought at this time fairly garbage. And I thought we were just gonna get 4-0'd, and so we were necessarily down 0-3. And then it came to, we won a round, and it kind of just sparked it as, okay, yeah, we necessarily can win. And I just want to let you guys know, we were not able to communicate. I believe it was only me and this other kid that were even just talking game chat, but I believe nobody, and even me, did not make a single effort as trying to communicate with the team, you know, because we thought we were just going to lose and just move on. So, I said, this video is going to be 8 minutes because I didn't have a fourth clip. I only have 3. So as you can see, there's, you know, there's people talking, and so when I pre-fired that window, I knew that the Capitão was repelling, and he was like in that little crack that you can get into when you rappel over there, which kind of sucked. So the entire point was I was getting pissed because there was a frost roaming. It was only me and Valkyrie and Objective. But what I did see that these guys actually had some actually decent minds, and they weren't playing like idiots. So Jaeger got one. So I thought he was up there. So I heard the drone go by, and I thought, you know, 1C. So, and then I still heard no rappel. So I backed off, and then I heard him descending from the rappel. So I decided to back off, shoot his drone, and just wait for him, because I didn't want to challenge it, because that was the Capitão and the flame arrow. So I don't know how he didn't die, because on my screen it looked like a headshot at the time. So now I was just playing very kind of cheeky in this little sense. I was just kind of sort of waiting for him to peek me. I wasn't being scared, because I knew we needed to get picks, and we really needed to win these gunfights. So then Capitão was in, and then that was that. So now, once we, you know, won this round, it just basically showed that we were able to work as a team, and even though we weren't necessarily able to communicate, but we were all actually really good players, and we ended up showing our full potential throughout the entire game. So now, we ended up winning that the next round, and made it 3-3 to put it into overtime. So, this is the overtime 3-3 clip. So now, we were pretty, from, you know, what I was able to tell, you know, is that the entire team was started to play very confident. So we were starting to get first picks in the enemy team. We were starting just to get trade-offs, and we were starting to play more like, you know, more like an actual player, and not, you know, not being confident. So this is a little strat I used to do back in RF, was I used to play in this hallway and just play both of these, just because I'm Jaeger, and they weren't having a Jackal, and the Jackal was really pissing me off, so I didn't really want to roam. So usually sometimes what I do, and I had to manually do this by myself, of course, because I wasn't able to really communicate with my teammates. So usually what I do is I usually just sit on the kind of cameras. I sit on the 2 default cameras, and I just wait for people to come, and then I'll end up peeking. In other type of situations, when I have my teammates to do it for me, or, you know, like if they're dead, so it's something I just like to do, so it's all barricaded off, and, you know, if they break something, I'm able to know. So I saw Thermite run down. So what I thought he was gonna do, I thought he was gonna rotate to try to open up the walls that were behind me. So it turned out he wasn't, so I was just holding this little angle, see if I, you know, saw a shadow pass by. So now we were down 3-4. So now this concerned me, because I wanted to get picks. I wanted, you know, to try to, you know, get picks and try to even out the balance of man. So I ran up here like, you know, some people do on bomb, and I just sprayed this wall. And initially what that did was, I don't know if that necessarily scared them off to where they weren't doing, but I was scared of this class. I did not like this class. I did not want to become near this class. So Lieko ended up killing the class, which is good. So 2 versus 3. So I was just kind of pre-firing, and I was really concerned about this hallway because I thought Habana was going to come, or somebody was going to come and, you know, try to do even more of a flank. So I was able to kill one, kill the thermite, and my friend took out one, which is amazing. So I saw he was upstairs, so I just decided just to stay right here. And I was sound whoring to see where he was coming from, and he ended up coming down the stairs because I thought he was going to come down from, you know, the hatch to drop down and secure. So I just wanted to make sure I was able to get in the objective. And now moving on to the final clip. So now this kid ended up taking Ash, and I got a little salty. So I messaged him real quick, you know, just messaging if I can get Ash, and he gave me Ash, you know, just because, you know, I was tapped the leaderboard, and I would just really wanted Ash at this point, just, you know, so I could fuck this team up, because I was actually playing decent, because in the beginning, like, when they had his 0-3, I was getting 1 kill and dying, so.
Well done. Biohazard container located.
So now we moved on to kitchen. And I believe this is where the team started to fall apart. The team really was falling apart. We were getting picks. They were basically actually trying to copy what we were doing. They were trying to roam more. They were trying to, you know, get picks and challenge us and things like that. And it wasn't working out. It really wasn't. What we were able to do was we were just able to, like, personally, the way that these guys were moving, the way that all of these guys were able to play together, it looked like a lot of us were playing like it was Bomb. In my personal opinion, I play a lot of things like it's Bomb. I even play plane like it's Bomb, or we play in the other area with like a mirror or something. It's a big habit of mine. So in the beginning of this, I actually thought that they were actually in casino. I'm actually really not. I'm so serious. I actually thought that they were in casino until I decided to drone again. Because instead it was me and mine was like 3 o'clock in the morning. So I'm like, okay. So number one, they don't have hatches reinforced, and they're just dumb at this point. So I ended up just putting my drones. I saw one was there, and I saw one was there. Sorry on my slow reaction time there, but like I said, these guys. So one was dead. It was 4 versus 1. He was in freezer. I don't know how I didn't kill him right there. So I just sit here, waited, and Twitch got him. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's 03 comeback video. Peace out.